Before we are joined with our coaches, we would first like to announce the players of the week. The offensive player of the week is a quarterback from Texas State, Tyler Jones. The defensive player of the week is a linebacker from UL Monroe, Mitch Lane, and the special teams player of the week. The special teams player of the week from Arkansas State is Luke Ferguson. We are now joined with Appalachian State head coach Scott Satterfield. If you have a question for Coach, please dial *1 on your phone at this time. Coach, while we're waiting for questions to get in the queue, would you mind starting us off with an opening statement?
Yeah, I think, obviously, going up to play Michigan this past weekend, big-time opponent for us. I think didn't come out very good in the first half. Held okay in the first quarter. Second quarter, there was about a 3-minute and 30-second span there where they scored 3 touchdowns and, kind of got out of hand at that point. I thought our kids settled down at halftime and kept fighting and did a lot better in the second half. And, positive notes how we were able to run the football a little bit there with Upshaw getting over 100 yards rushing and, Marcus Cox came in and played well also. Just giving up too many big plays in the running game there. And then, basically that's what happened. And, Michigan's got a good football team, and we're looking forward to this week getting back home and, having a home opener versus Campbell.
Thank you, Coach. Our first questions come from Winston-Salem, North Carolina. Caller, please identify yourself and go ahead.
Hey, Scott, this is Tommy Bowman. How you doing?
Tommy. Good, man.
Terrence Upshaw just assessed his performance Saturday, and just curious, did he have any nerves or jitters, playing first time such a big stage? Did he say anything to you before the game or you to him?
No, we talked. I mean, he was ready. He was ready to go. He's a pretty confident player. I think, he's been here for a year now and has worked really hard, and he's been eager to play, this whole off season. So, we try to put our kids in situations where it doesn't phase them when they go play in, games like that. And so I thought he played really well. I thought he ran hard. I think he's got to get better when he doesn't have the ball, as far as protections and that type of thing. But when he had the ball in his hands, he did a good job. I averaged over 6 yards a carry, in a team that Michigan, with 9 starters back. I thought that was pretty solid on his part. But I think he'll continue to get better and better the more he plays. I think he's one of those type backs to where, the more as the game goes on, he gets stronger. He's that kind of player. So very pleased with what he did, and, I think he's got a bright future here.
Yeah, what kind of skills as far as his running ability? What's he do so well that makes him so effective?
Yeah, I think number one, he's a very powerful back. I mean, he's probably 5'9", 5'10". He's close to 205, so he's put together really well. Big thighs, very strong in the lower body, and so that makes that's a hard tackle for guys to have to bring him down. I think he's quick. I think he's quicker than Marcus. Doesn't have quite the top end, I don't think, that Marcus does, but he's powerful and quick in that 10-yard burst. And I think as a running back, that's very, very beneficial to you. I think, he also has good hands. I mean, I think he may have one catch, but we could utilize him, catching the football as well. So, but I think he also runs low to the ground. So, your combination of power and quickness and that low running to the ground, I think it makes it hard for the guys to bring him down.
Yeah. Is Marcus, is he fully healthy now? And you look like it. And
yeah.
What do you do with 2 backs?
Yeah, Marcus is fully healthy. He came out of the game, felt great. We limited him, Saturday, just because didn't know how he was going to react with it because he hasn't gone full as far as getting tackled in a couple of weeks. And so, but he came out really good. And so now, we feel like we got a great 1-2 punch with both of those guys, and obviously. We got to play both players and find ways to get them the football because, they're 2 of our better weapons on offense, and both of them can catch the ball as well as run it, and so we got to find ways to get them both on the field and figure out how we can get them the football.
Yep. Thanks, appreciate it.
Yep.
Thank you very much, and thank you, Coach. That's all the questions we have for you today. We appreciate your time.
All right, thanks.
Thank you. If everyone can stand by, we'll place you on hold, and we'll have Willie Fritz of Georgia Southern on shortly. Please stand by.